Hey, thanks for the assist out there. And by the way, now that I've officially got the part again, it's not too late for me to pull some strings and get you a role.
I think I'm cool with sitting this one out.
All right, well, the door's open if I'm back for Rank and File 5. Although I heard R-Truth pitch the producers on making it an office drama with him as a star, and it's under strong consideration, so we'll see. Oh, by the way, I left tickets for my real parents again. No luck, though.
Still doing that, huh?
Yep. And who knows, maybe if they're not WWE fans, then they'll see me in the movie. Can't hurt.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, before you go out for your match, you mind signing my script?
Sure. May you always have a happy Ranksgiving.
See? It is catching on. Haha.
Busy night for you, huh? I mean, if I were defending my title against an opponent like me, I might be just a little more focused on my match.
Don't worry. I'm more than capable of helping a friend out and beating you in the same night.
Well, while you've been off auditioning for movies and getting in fights with your old high school bully, I've been training for our match. You see, it's become a bit personal for me. You might even say I feel disrespected by your attitude. It's like everything's easy for you, huh?
Didn't you do the exact same thing?
Not even close.
You're right. It's not the same. Because I didn't have a famous dad to help me get here. I've earned everything I have.
There it is again. Disrespect. And speaking of that, beating me is not even on your list as far as I can tell.
I only put my goals on there, not things I expect to do.
Fair enough. Well, after tonight, you'll have a new goal to put on your list. Take back the Raw Women's Championship from Charlotte Flair.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
The champ comes into his title defense incredibly confident, Corey.
And with good reason, Cole. When you're the champ, you don't have to worry about winning. You just have to make sure you don't lose. That is the champion's advantage.
But guys, I don't know if her championship reign has ever been in more jeopardy than it is here tonight.
I'd have to agree, Cole. But despite that, I've learned to never pick against the champ. Just when you think somebody has her number, she goes and elevates her game again.
Here comes the Queen. Already a legend. Corey, many people believe Charlotte may be the best pure athlete the women's division has ever seen.
It's hard to argue that statement. Charlotte Flair has backed up every claim she has made since arriving in WWE.
A big opportunity for her here, Corey, as the gold could be going home with her tonight.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that tonight is the night we crown a new champion. That's how impressed I've been by her of late.
Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair. And introducing the champion, the Raw Women's Champion,
We're about to see which woman rules the landscape around here.
We've heard coming into this match that Charlotte has felt disrespected by Red, especially considering Red did not put beating Charlotte on her list.
Well, the list has proven to be a great motivational tool for Red and Trey, but now we've seen its potential downside. It's provoked Red's opponent tonight, who's already imposing enough without extra motivation.
It's kind of similar to bulletin board material in sports when a player talks trash and provides some extra incentive for their opponent.
What would you know about that? Anyway, some of those points are good, but the time for talk is over. Let's find out who can back it up.
We're at a crossroads. Neither competitor's backing down here.
And now Charlotte finding position.
Charlotte trying to wear down her opponent.
Here's Charlotte on offense.
Now the Queen able to strategize her next move while controlling her opponent.
And the tie-up, make no mistake about it, this is all about skill, determination, and power. The collar and elbow tie-up in a battle for control here.
Charlotte aggressive here.
A relentless Queen.
Here we go with Charlotte.
She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Oh. Charlotte has many championship victories to her name, but her very first title win at the original NXT TakeOver was worthy of the Flair legacy. She beat a tough veteran in Natalya for that title. Shoulder right to the midsection. Saw that one coming. Hooked up and backdrop suplex.
Charlotte Flair's natural ability in the ring is second to none, and you can imagine that's going to be an integral part of her winning this match.
Absolutely, Byron. The Queen wasn't just born into this.
Look at this. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Wow, elbow! Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though. Complete control.
She better do something fast.
Whoa, impressive.
You can say that again. I never thought she'd break free from that one.
She is just dominant right now.
She's capable of bursts of great activity. The key is sustaining the effort.
Wicked body shot.
Charlotte turns it around.
Nice move.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch. Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Super kick. Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship?
You're not going to get her that easy.
I knew she could do it.
Kick right to the midsection.
Picture perfect drop kick.
That will get your attention.
Michael, I called the action at that first takeover where Charlotte won the NXT Championship with Ric Flair in her corner, and I can tell you, it was absolutely epic.
And Natalya had many years of experience on Charlotte that night, not to mention her Uncle Bret Hart in her corner. But Charlotte prevailed, and the Queen had her first taste of gold.
Neck breaker.
So smooth.
we continue to see incredible perseverance from these competitors.
The war continues to rage on with no superstar willing to give an inch.
Whoa! Neck breaker! That could be it. The champion into the cover! And frustration has to be mounting as she kicks out again.
The prettiest jewel in the Flair family crown continues to impress.
She fails to land that one. I gotta say, that's about as big a miss as you'll ever see. Oh, again! And it's Charlotte with the reversal. There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
Whoa, it's another reversal. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, look at this aggression in the corner.
Yeah, boot right in the jaw. Running knee.
Wicked body shot.
And a test here for Charlotte. She has to formulate a quickly into the cover with the title on the line. Near fall after near fall in this matchup here.
She just will not give up, Cole.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
She's going to try it again.
450. The champ has this one in hand now. Charlotte's just getting overwhelmed.
That's not something you see often for...
Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
Here is your winner and still the Raw Women's Champion.
A big singles victory here tonight.
If this outcome becomes a pattern for Charlotte, her future's going to look very, very bleak.
I don't think that's going to be the case, Corey.
You don't get paid to think.
No surprise there. That was exactly what we expected when the match was announced for SummerSlam. What an incredible effort all around.
Hey, thanks for the assist out there. And by the way, now that I've officially got the part again, it's not too late for me to pull some strings and get you a role.
I think I'm cool with sitting this one out.
Alright, well the door's open if I'm back for Rank and File 5. Although I heard R-Truth pitch the producers on making... Can you believe they're all the way up to Rank and File 7 now?
No, I can't. I thought they would have stopped making them after your performance.
Wow. Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's just that you definitely had some interesting priorities earlier in your career. First, it was the movie. Then you were obsessed with getting your own action figure.
It was on the list since day one.
Yeah, which made you super jealous when I got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Are you sure?
I think you're exaggerating how I reacted.
Really? Because that's not how I remember it. Check it out! My first action figure! Pretty cool, right?
Awesome. They really nailed the detail in your face.
You didn't even really look at it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about action figures. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Literally no one says that. Wait, are you jealous because you don't have one yet?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, look, I get it. This was more your thing, but it's just an action figure.
It's more than that to me. Think of how you felt when I won a title in WWE before you did. It's like that, but 10 times worse.
Comparing titles to action figures might be a little extreme. But if it makes you feel any better, I'll wait and let you cross it off our list whenever you get one.
No, it's fine. Cross it off. You earned it.
I see you got your first action figure. We've had like 30 now, so it's kind of boring at this point.
Where's yours?
I think he didn't get one.
Well, that's awkward. I think even like Tom Phillips got one.
He doesn't really deserve it.
Well, that's true. He's lucky even to be on the roster.
Sorry, we got sidetracked with a private conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. But since apparently you don't have an action figure, we like to give you ours.
Happy Rusev Day!
Do you think he heard what we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
I heard he freaking jerks, and if I had an action figure of my own, I would team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 255 pounds.
This is it. This is the match we've all been waiting for.
And the electricity level in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt.
And the Raw Women's Champion,
Here we go, and it sounds to me like the crowd is more than ready for this one.
So am I, Michael. I've been looking forward to this match for a long, long time.
Guys, despite the fact that the title is not on the line here tonight, I still expect to see the champ fight her fight once the bell rings.
I wouldn't expect anything less, Cole. The champ I know doesn't take nights off, regardless of what's at stake.
Today is Rusev Day. And from Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, the Bulgarian Brute,
Rusev Day is forever.
You are looking at a man who went undefeated in WWE for a year. A man who many consider one of the best United States champions of this decade.
A couple more wins here. We're going to have WWE 2K Rusev Day edition.
Don't you stop it.
The ravishing Russian. And from Moscow, the ravishing Russian, Lana!
I heard Booker T might have learned a little variation of his spinneroonie from Lana.
I actually heard the same thing. I'm going to double check with my sources and get some verification on that.
Whoa, tell me you guys didn't just say that.
Lana, extremely beautiful, incredibly talented in the ring, has improved immensely during her time here in WWE. WWE superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures.
Well, from what I hear, Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have them, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never. Never, ever. Because nobody wants that, Saxton.
Oof.
Axe handle finds the mark. He's absorbed some damage already.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Power! Axe handle finds its target.
Looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
When Monday Night Raw comes to your town, do us a favor. Make sure you show up to be a part of the longest-running weekly episodic television show in history.
Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
High angle belly-to-back suplex. Really just laying it in.
Stringing together some big moves here.
We'll see how long she can keep it up.
Wicked body shot.
Lana faltering some.
Oh, huge big boot.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Oh, front thrust kick. When Lana first arrived alongside Rusev in NXT, I don't think many envisioned her as an in-ring performer, but she started to compete and has actually found success as of late.
It's Lana with the offense.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Flying forearm. Super kick. She's got the shoulders down.
1, 2.
Oh, a kick out.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Michael mentioned Lana's
Set up for a second time.
And here's a cover.
1, 2.
And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish.
It could be over here.
This is it.
Whoa, didn't expect to see that.
This has been an absolute
WWE superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures.
But from what I hear, Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have them, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never. Never, ever, because nobody wants that, Saxton. Oh, had that well scouted.
Strong arm to the mat. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Oh, ouch. Oh, no. Oh, stun gun. This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
It's Lana with the offense.
Slap!
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, she did.
Oh, she turns it around.
Big boot! This is not where you want to be. Ring rattling. Lana faltering some.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
Wicked body shot.
In the face. She's taking charge here.
It's like she's tapped into some unseen energy source. Wow.
Known as a high. Look out. Leaping high.
Evading possible disaster there.
Running super kick.
Someone just lost a tooth.
Tough spot to be in.
Changes her fortune there.
Tagged in. Suplex.
him, guys.
And what a reversal from Rusev.
Boom, what impact.
Whoa, Rusev dodged that one.
The mighty Rusev looking a bit surprised by this assault.
Nice amateur takedown. Big punch finds its mark. Oh, nasty impact.
What athleticism.
So many different styles on display here in this mixed tag team match.
And here we go.
Ooh, well measured.
Back now inside the ring.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the action from this week, just go to WWE's Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter, and more to get all caught up. Very competitive tag team match.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Shoulders down for the count.
Just needs to do more damage. It's Lana with the offense. Could be nap time.
Whoa, Lana able to avoid damage. Elusive movement there.
Really seems like luck. And the cover for the win.
This is it.
What a way to end this mixed tag match.
Here are your winners.
Impressive showing there en route to the win.
Well, they certainly are a unique pairing, Michael. A unique pairing that also worked very well together, I might add.
Social media has been buzzing over this Raw match ever since it began, and now that it's over, I actually anticipate it intensifying.
In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickey, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win women's tag team championships with Mickie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts,
The Iconics.
We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is a part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law. One of my favourites. Now, Law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey.
Because Mickey's so old. Get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before. So what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match. And I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win, you end my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickey with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so. They violated Law 3.
Red and Mickey are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
If you're just joining us, this is a non-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickey can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team titles. However, if the Iconics win, Mickie James' career will be over.
And Red and Mickey are clearly not 100% after that brutal attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickie James have her career come to an end, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and I have a feeling it'll be sooner, as in tonight, at the hands of the tag team champions.
She's bringing the pressure on now.
Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy.
She's taking some big hits here.
I really like the resolve we've seen from her in this tag team match, guys. Though, I wouldn't be against the tag here. You know, just so she can gather herself a bit.
The running Meteora. Up and down. What a slam. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic T-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself.
Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise.
She is just too quick. Got out of the way in a hurry. Defenseless in the corner now.
Oh, man. That'll make your legs go numb.
Solid contact from Mickie James.
Billy Kay showing such creativity.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael. When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic? I don't know. That seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus and Mae Young.
Who are you to decide who's an icon and who's not, Saxton? If Peyton Royce wants to call herself iconic, that's exactly what she should do, period.
Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. There's no way around it. A tag is vital at this point in the match. Big backdrop.
Penny predicament. 1, 2. No, shoulders up at 2.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
Boom, did you hear the impact? Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Over and over again, the superstar making... Oh,
Incredible offense.
uppercut.
Looking to make a much-needed tag here. And if successful, we may be looking at a whole new match here.
There may be no preventing the tag now.
It doesn't get much more exciting than this.
Somehow gets the tag.
Super kick! This is a big risk. Will it pay off? She's going to try it again.
Imploding 450. Leave the night light on for her, because this is over.
This is not good. I don't think Billie Kay knows where she is.
Tagged in.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
Reversal! What? We got a cover! Maybe not!
The breakup.
Things not going her way.
Her head's got to be pounding right about now, Cole.
It looks like Mickie James is setting a good pace now.
She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop.
And will this be it? Yes.
Guess not.
Tag made.
Oh, what a kick. Nice drop kick.
Comes in off the tag. Gets out of the way. And fast. STO. Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Oh, again. Super kick. This match is wearing her down. Will this be enough? And she kicks out at 2. Not yet.
Going for the X-Plex, man! That might have put the exclamation point on this one. Oh, man, Peyton Royce is in trouble.
Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad.
Nasty. The hardest part of the ring. He's going for the cover. And it's Peyton Royce kicking out with ease.
Right across the face.
This is how people end up getting hurt.
Finds a way to get out of it.
That's what happens when you take your sweet time.
Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys. Definitely not. Tagged in. Mickie James seizing the moment that time. Uh-oh.
Oh, spiking DDT.
Gets the tag.
Oh, what a chop block.
Here's the cover for the win.
1, 2, 3.
They did it.
Here are your winners,
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That was a huge win.
These women make an almost unstoppable pairing, Michael.
And it looks to me like our winner is already thinking about the next match. Always one step ahead.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match.
Which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or willy willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey, Mickey, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Championship!
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Corey, you would have to think it'll take the performance of a lifetime to walk out of here tonight with the gold around her waist.
Yeah, you don't beat the champ unless you go at her with nothing less than your absolute best. And even then, there's a good chance you're going home empty-handed.
Mickie James!
From Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James!
Seeing Mickie James make her way to the ring, it's amazing that over the course of her career, she's never lost that love of competition or her infectious, peppy attitude for even a second.
Mickey's still chasing titles and enjoying the adoration of the WWE Universe.
Like all the in-ring greats, she has that never-say-die spirit that just can't be held down.
Billy Kay, and Peyton Royce, the Iconics.
Of course, the title is on the line in this one, guys.
And don't be surprised if history is made here tonight. I know the champ has looked good as of late, but I'd say the opposition has looked just as good, if not better.
There you see what it's all about. Tag Team Gold. You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian Rules Tag Team Championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickey have the added pressure of Mickey's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickey's life is officially over.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added
abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
She's in full control now. Go behind. Breaker.
Russian leg sweep.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
Mickie James was able to get out of there.
The champ taking their share of hits now. Thunderous slam.
Well-scouted reversal there.
Boom, up kick. Neck breaker. Look at this. Snap suplex. Off into the pin.
She's a warrior, guys. And it's Billy Kay showing some agility.
To the outside. Inside the ring now.
Headbutt. She returns the favor there.
Not looking good right now. Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Mickie James was able to get out of there. There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
Oh, again!
Watch out!
Running bulldog. Set up for the Russian leg sweep. Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickie, and by extension, Mickey's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickie have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal.
Well, Peyton Royce's career is just getting started, guys. I'd say she has already accomplished a great deal, including being named the 2016 NXT Breakout Star of the Year alongside Billy Kay. You know, I'll tell you, she's one of the most talented women's superstars I've ever seen here in WWE.
She's ready for something big.
Perched up top. Knee drop. There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
Oh, trampling the opposition. The champ's taking an immense amount of damage.
Going for the X-Plex. Man, the title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted.
Oh, man, Billie Kay doesn't even know where she is.
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
Ooh. Harsh impact.
It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's got the skill and the stamina to really do some damage here.
Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
Here she goes, back in the ring now. Clothesline over the top rope. All the way to the floor. Uh-oh. Picture perfect drop kick.
Hit the mark with that one. What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
Hold on. She wants to take this one to the floor. Ooh, impact. Here's the pin, title on the line. Here we go. I don't know how she keeps kicking out. Still in it. Uh-oh. Hurricanrana.
Going for the X-Plex. Man, we could have a new champion. Was able to pull it off one more time.
Not only has Red helped Mickie James ward off retirement, they're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match. That list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. It probably was Cole.
And that's how Mickie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and, more importantly, my friend.
Aw, that's nice. But aren't you skipping over a pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of WWE 2K25?
I do, but hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
Fine. If you want to talk about it so much, then you tell the story.
Okay. After they became tag team champions, it turned everything around for Mickie. She even ended up earning a SmackDown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
They're on their feet for Mickey. I think it's safe to say that Mickie James is one of the most distinguished superstars we've ever seen in women's competition.
I'd go beyond that to say in any competition. The pile of accolades she's collected stacked on top of her veteran experience makes her one of the most respected competitors in the ring today, period.
I second that, Cole. It's amazing to think back on everything that Mickie's accomplished. And here she is, still dealing out pain and keeping pace with the best of this generation. Carrying the title in a treasure chest. You think Buddy Rogers or Bruno Sammartino would ever do something like that?
Well, they didn't have a treasure chest, did they, Corey?
And I'd say she's never looked more determined to walk out of a match victorious than she looks right now.
She definitely looks determined, Michael, but so does the opposition. I guess something's going to have to give.
Introducing the challenger, from Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James. And introducing the champion, from Yamaguchi, Japan, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Kairi Sane.
We're about to see which woman rules the landscape around here.
Ever since Mickie James teamed with Red and won the tag team title, she's been riding an unexpected wave of success to avoid retirement. Tonight, she has the opportunity to continue her winning streak and become SmackDown Live Women's Champion if she can defeat Kairi Sane.
I know I've said it before, but I think tonight is the night Mickie's luck expires, especially without her partner Red to bail her out of any tough situations.
Well, if tonight is truly the end of the line for Mickie, it has been one heck of a final run. Followed by the axe kick.
Mickie James seizing the moment that time. Wow, what a sequence. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Boom, nice. Into the pin attempt. Pinning Kyrie? I'd say that's an insane endeavor.
I'd say you're right. And look at the quickness by Sane.
She scores big with the counter. Blackjack. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Mickie James setting a frenetic pace. She's showing some great effort. We'll see if it lasts.
We saw 30 women make history in 2018 as the first ever Women's Royal Rumble headlined an epic pay-per-view. Raw and SmackDown competitors joined legends and even a few NXT stars, including Kairi Sane.
Kairi Sane was actually the very first NXT star to appear in the Women's Royal Rumble. Granted, that's a byproduct of getting the unenviable number 6 spot, but she made history before fellow NXT star Ember Moon could.
The champ looking out of sorts.
She may have underestimated the opposition she'd face tonight.
This one's about the Women's Championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. And Sane gets the shoulder up. Nah, not yet. Too early. Oh, again! Mickie James with a Mick kick. This is a big risk. Will it pay off? Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Can you imagine it? And it's Mickie James making a move. For the win to retain the championship. Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt. Hurricanrana. The challenger eating up some damage. Yeah, but too soon to be worried. Mickie James seizing the moment that time. Uh-oh. And the big right hands, unloading. Oh, nasty impact. Big. A humiliating slap. Running bulldog.
And look at the quickness by Sane.
Set up for the side Russian leg sweep. Elbow smash. Mickie James with a flourish of energy.
She's definitely energized, but she better make sure she saves something for later. Look, Mickie James is on the attack now.
Not looking good, guys. Not what she was looking for. Super kick! Hurricanrana. Got to be careful not to get counted out here. Beautiful drop kick. Measuring it up one more time.
Oh, spiking DDT.
And into the count. 2 count. The unbelievable Tag Team Champions and your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this.
Somehow, Mickie continues to defy the odds. It's like every time she's backed into a corner, she somehow finds a new way to escape. Congratulations, Mickie. You earned every bit of this.
I feel like you've been a little off lately. You're moody, quick to lash out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
It all sounds like typical me.
Maybe those weren't the best examples, but I've known you long enough to realize when something's bothering you.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickie has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
Who's some? Are you some?
Look, if you want my advice, I see two ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickie were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickie would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number two, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickie exactly how you feel and challenge her to a match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list. But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right. I guess I should... Hey, Mickie, I need to talk to you about something. It's kind of personal, sorry.
We'll catch up later. What's going on? Is everything okay?
Yeah, well, not really. It's just lately... I'll just come out and say it. I want your title, and I know what that means for you and for us, but I don't think I can sit back any longer.
You know what? I was waiting for this moment.
You were?
Look, I know who you are, what you're made of, what got you here. You're driven to be the very best, and I knew that being tag team champions would only satisfy you for so long.
So you don't hate me?
No, I get it. I actually respect you for your honesty. I can think of a couple other ways this could have gone down.
But if I beat you, it's all over.
If it's going to come to an end, and it will, sooner rather than later, I want you to be the one that does it. Besides, none of this would have even happened if it wasn't for you. But with all of that said, I've come too far to just roll over. If you face me for my title, you better be ready for a fight.
You know me. I wouldn't want it any other way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
You know, when you think headline, a pay-per-view, who do you think of? This woman right here, Mickie James. A six-time champion. Think about everything this woman has accomplished in her career, and then talk about her all-time great rivalries with 3 Hall of Famers, Trish Stratus, Lita, and Beth Phoenix.
Well, Mickey's got a list of great matches a mile long, but let's talk about her 6 women's championships. Mickie has an opportunity tonight to make a little bit more history.
Introducing the challenger. And introducing the champion from Richmond, Virginia, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Mickie James.
This is for the Women's Championship. Sold out here. Everyone standing in anticipation to see who truly is the best superstar in the women's division. Months ago, Red essentially resuscitated her idol Mickie James' career. Tonight, after issuing her an open and honest challenge, she may now cause it to come to a sudden conclusion.
If you ask me, Red's being extremely selfish. She's prioritizing the list and her individual goals ahead of her tag team championship and her supposed friend all the way from the top rope.
She's looking relentless now.
Yeah, I love the effort here, but she'd better hope she can sustain it.
Neckbreaker. Ouch. The champ trying to roll with these hits.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
Wicked body shot.
Mickie James seizing the moment that time.
There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
Tough situation to be in right here. Oh, there's the escape.
That was just a case of taking too long. Oh, man, what a boot.
Producing a trampling. She's got her. Man, what a slam.
Oh, she turns it around.
Big boot. Watch this here. what a neck breaker. She's in control. Bang! Got her! She steers clear there. And face first flapjack.
Changes her fortune there. High angle belly-to-back suplex.
Mickie James appears to be on her last legs.
I'm sorry.
Red hits the Mick kick. Is this the end for Mickie James?
It's all over. Red is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And as a result, Mickie James' historic career has come to an end.
Red ended Mickie's career with her own move. What a true friend.
I think it was actually a sign of respect to do it that way.
Yeah, it was almost like a tribute.
You know, it would have been a good tribute, continuing to defend the tag championship and not ending your idol's career.
You deserve this moment.
A nice gesture from our new champion, Red, giving Mickie James a chance to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
And no matter how I feel about Red right now, I do want to say thank you to Mickie James. You will be missed.
Thank you, Mickie.